Okay. Alrighty. What's going on, buddy? This is Dalton 3000 and welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I last done a video actually. I've been mainly doing live streams and a little bit of gaming content here and there. But this is actually like my first video in a while, so but anyways, guys, just so you can tell by the title of the video, I am responding to Strait 2008's video where he mentioned that he's been getting bullied on Fortnite for 7 years. And I really didn't get asked to respond. I just wanted to respond because I just want to say, first of all, bullying is not right. It is not a right thing to do in life. It is a big no-no. And people out there that do that, you guys basically have no life. And if you want to pick on people and bully people, you basically have no life, and that's like the only life you want to live is to pick on other people and only care about yourself, basically. So that's just my response to those people out there that like to that bully people and pick on people, and and when it causes depression, shit like that, and usually fights, and then of course self-harm a little bit. So but it's not a right thing to do. I know I've had people do it with me on my channel, but it's different than that. So it's not, I'm used to my channel, and and with me, as a YouTuber, I have to ignore stuff like that, and I can't let it get to me. So so if it's on YouTube, it's a different story, because I'm not like talking to them in real life, basically. So but throughout grade school and a little bit of high school, I was bullied, and and I completely understand what people go through, like Trey, that goes through bullying like that. Like I said, I've been through a lot of bullying in grade school. It's tough, and it's just a tough thing in life is when people pick on you and bully you. It's just horrible, and it's just unacceptable, and it's unkind, and it's just ridiculous how people can be. And so Trey had that happen. Then of course yesterday my friend John was going through a friendship ending and stuff like that, and when he was having emotions and stuff, and and then he had his friend of a friend of his was picking some other person's side over the other, and over John. And when it comes to stuff like that, nobody should be choosing sides. When you're a friend group, you stick together. And when you're friends, you stick together. You don't pick sides, or just one side. That's just ridiculous. You don't pick sides at all. And for those that pick sides and stuff like that, friendships, then you're not a true friend to people, apparently. And not a real friend, and so when John went through the friendship end yesterday, I chimed in a little bit. I'm just like, is there anything I could do to help? I'm like, can I help you guys' friendship out? Because I've helped people's friendships before, and I've helped out with relationships too, and honestly, I want to be a future counselor someday at some point, because I like helping people out in need. And I tried helping them two out, that one dude and John, and and then John said some stuff which probably was not acceptable, but it's emotions at points, and sometimes you can't help it. And John has that where he gets upset and he just lashes things out, and I'm like, I can't disagree with that, because I've had the same problems before with lashing out at people for reasons. So it's like, I can't go, fully against it. anything like that. So, and then of course, the dude said some shit back to John. So John was all upset and had emotional a little bit. So I actually stepped up for John, and because that's what a friend does, is step up for them. So I stepped up for John, and I messaged the dude because I followed him on PlayStation, of course, and I just told him, hey, all this is not right and all that. And then, he just, he kept bringing up excuses about, John did this, John did that. I'm like, I don't care what John says. I said, this is a me and you conversation. John's not being involved in this. And I even told him, I just said, John has moments where he lashes out at people, and, like I said, he's done it with me a few times, where he got upset with me. And what did I do? I just let him be. And I didn't want to give him a response, because I didn't want something to happen with our friendship or anything like that. I know, John's talking about in our friendship a couple times, but he doesn't mean stuff like that, When he, I can tell when he's upset, and I give him some space, and that's what I do. And with that one dude, he didn't give John space. He responded back, calling him a fake friend and all that. I'm just like, that's not right. So I made a comment about that. I'm just like, hey, that's not right for you to call people fake just for having their emotions and stuff like that. So you can't just get pissed at people for their emotions sometimes, And, so we just kept conversation. And all of a sudden, he sends me a message. This dude sent me a message and says that I'm a fake person. And I'm just like, what? Like, what did I do to be called fake? So I wasn't fully upset. I was mainly laughing, just like I can't believe I just got called a fake person for just trying to give advice and opinions and stuff like that. Which these days you can't give your opinion anymore. You can't give advice. You can't give opinions because people backlash back at you and call you certain shit. I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna. I won't help. I won't give opinions. I won't give advice if that's how people's going to react. And, I'm going to talk about this in my live stream today because I'm going to be live streaming here after the video. So, some I'm going to mention my live stream as well. But, I also have to say a little bit that there's been a big change in this world. There's been a big change. And I don't want to get too much into information about how this world is because, I don't know how YouTube will react. So I want to make sure to respect YouTube's guidelines and not, say certain stuff. But, I just want to say that this world has changed, from what it was before. And that's just my opinion, though. But not everyone agrees with that, and that's all right. So, but that's just my opinion, is that this world has changed. And I can see why. So, with Trey getting bullied on Fortnite for 7 years is fucked up, and I understand because I've been through bullying too. And then, of course, like I said, my friend John, he ended a friendship with someone yesterday, and then the dude called me a fake person for just because I was giving advice and opinions, and I wasn't trying to be a dick. And because, when I try to help people out and and step up for someone, I'm just like, I try not to be a dick too much, but sometimes I am a little bit because it's not right, and I can tell when someone's not being a good person. And if that's how people's going to spend their life, then be my guest. I mean, just want to say that for people out there that pick on people and bully people and don't have nothing else in their lives, you basically have no life then, just for those out there that, just for those out there that think that bullying and picking on people is the right thing to do. And it's not. It is not the right thing. And I can swear to you on my grandma's life that I have never bullied anybody, and I have never picked on anybody in my life. There's probably some points where I picked on people, in a funny way, though. With friends and stuff like that, I've done it with that. Yes, there's probably been a little points where it's been too far, but overall, I swear my grandma's life that I've never bullied anybody or picked on anybody, and I never will. No matter the situation is, I know better, in my life, I like treating people with respect, and I like helping people out, whatever the situation is. And when people don't show me that, I'm just like, okay, I won't show it to you then. I just, I'm just not going to say anything. So, there's points where, like, people pop my chats and, and pick on me a little bit, and I just put them in timeout is all. That's pretty much all I do. And that's just been my rule on my channel since New Year's Eve, because I know New Year's Eve, that whole situation happened where, with someone called Strait, saying that, Strait, you suck and all that. I'm just like, first of all, why is that coming on my channel, So just, ever since then, that's just been my rule, is putting people in timeout for like 5 or 10 minutes, just so they can learn their lesson, and if they want to keep it up, then they can, and I'll just block them if I have to, because, I have the ability to block people on my channel, so, if I have to do that, I have to do that, and I have to report them, I have to report them. That's just been a fan of my channel here for a while, and why do I do it? Because it's for, I like to keep my channel, respectful, and I want to, keep it safety-wise, and it's for safety mainly. I don't want to have, all these people just, pick on others and bully them, and, especially me too, Like with me, I don't really care, but it's like with others, I can't, because you don't know how they're going to react. And I've seen people pick on each other in my streams before, and, and it causes a full argument, and I just don't know what to do. So, so that's my response, that's just my response, to Try 2008's, Bolton, him getting bullied on 7 years video, and, Trey, I'm sorry all that happened, and you don't deserve shit like that in your life, and those people aren't worth it in your life, I know, and, if I was you, I would not talk to them anymore, I wouldn't. If they're gonna bully you and shit like that, they don't deserve to be with you, and they don't deserve to be friends with you if they're gonna bully you. And, it's just ridiculous. It's like, you can't joke around anymore. It's unbelievable it's just unbelievable how, this world's changed. It's just crazy. That's just my opinion, though. It really is. So, Jesus. So, yeah, Trey, I would stop talking to them, period, if they're gonna do that shit to you. So, I'm sorry all that's going on, and I know John's been through some stuff too. So I'm more than willing to help out people in need with shit like that, because they don't deserve stuff like that in their lives. So, but yeah. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this video, and that's just all I have to really say. Much. That's pretty much all I have to say today. So, make sure you guys please show support to, Try 2008. Please, he's been through a lot with bullying, and I know I've been annoyed with him. I know I've been annoyed with him before, but we all make mistakes, and things happen, and I just let it go. So it's all right though. So. But yeah, make sure you guys please support, his video that he made. I'll put his original video in the description for you guys to check it out. And then, and of course, make sure you guys please show support to this video as well, because I did give out like a little bit of motivation stuff too, a little bit. So, make sure you guys please like and share this video. It'll mean a lot. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys do so. We're on the road to 1,500 subscribers. That's my goal. So, anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. So, make sure you guys keep your heads up out there, and try to stay positive, and all that stuff. So, if anyone ever needs anything, some advice, stuff like that, you can always come to me. So, you can always leave a comment on any of my videos and let me know. So, and I can try to help out. So, or my live streams, don't matter. So, anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and have a great day, and stay positive, keep your heads up out there. So, have a great day, everybody. Stay safe.